Hey guys, and welcome back to this week's episode of Main Event. If you guys are liking this series of the WWE 2K20 Universe mode, again, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss any week of Main Event and so you don't miss the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, which will happen in not this coming Wednesday, but the next following Wednesday after that. Speaking of the Money in the Bank, another qualifying match here to start off the show. Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre needs to get a win here. If he can get himself into that Money in the Bank match, he can really go a long way if he can win that one. He needs a push here, Drew McIntyre. He's kind of going away from the League of Nations. If you guys have been following the Universe mode, we talked about Drew McIntyre's in that League of Nations with Sheamus, Shinsuke Nakamura, Rusev, and Jinder Mahal, but he's kind of going on his little kind of solo run. He's not really doing anything with the League of Nations. You'll see them later in the show. They will have a match going on. But yeah, guys, stay tuned. The Tag Team Championships are going to be on the line in a fatal four-way tag team match, or an 8-man tag. Fatal four-way tag team match for the tag team titles. You'll see that a little later on in this episode. But anyway, Randy Orton, he just got creamed at Elimination Chamber by the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Really didn't stand a chance. He never looked like he stood a chance the whole 3 weeks before Elimination Chamber, and he never stood a chance at the pay-per-view itself. He got dominated, ended up getting dominated by the Fiend, lost that Intercontinental Championship match. So now he's just trying to get into the Money in the Bank match, trying to do something else for a change. But Drew McIntyre stands in his way. And definitely Drew McIntyre is going to have something to say about that. That's a Glasgow kiss right there. Going on the pin for Randy Orton. He's going to kick out of this one? No, he's not going to be able to kick out. Drew McIntyre puts his name into the Money in the Bank match. He becomes the newest member to be in that ladder match. And again, it's going to be a 6-man ladder match at Money in the Bank. It'll be the main event, and we'll see who that next Money in the Bank holder will be. It'll be the main event just so no one can cash in at that pay-per-view. A couple confirmed fights for Money in the Bank already. We know the WWE Championship is going to be Seth Rollins versus Samoa Joe. We know there will be that Money in the Bank ladder match. We don't have all the contenders just yet. We do know, and I can confirm, the United States Championship, Adam Cole is going to take on Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan's looking for that rematch clause. And that's everything we have confirmed at the moment. This is the match I was talking about, though. Fatal 4-way tag team match for the Tornado tag team for the tag team championships. The New Day had just won the championships at Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And now they're already going to have to defend them against 3 other tag teams. They're going against the League of Nations of Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev, the Miz and Bobby Lashley team, and the Viva la Mexico with Andrade and Humberto Carrillo. So Viva la Mexico is kind of feuding with all these teams. They're all kind of interfeuding right now, all 4 of these tag teams. Viva la Mexico doesn't like anyone because they say everyone hates Mexicans. They fought with the Miz and Lashley. They fight with the New Day. They went up against the New Day last week and lost. And they fight with the League of Nations all the time. They refuse to join the League of Nations because they say that's just racist against Mexico as well. You can't ask me. You gotta ask the League of Nations people. Everything's racist against Mexicans to them. But hey, at least they're fighting for something, fighting for what they believe in, I guess. Anyway, yeah, 8 superstars in the ring at one time. Things are going to get a little hectic here. You got Lashley working on Big E. You got Rusev on Xavier Woods. And it's just switching all over the place. But this is kind of a random match that was put together. I decided to combine all the feuds that are going on into one. And General Manager Triple H was like, you know what? While we're throwing them all in there, let's just make it a title match. Everyone's talking trash, so let's see if the New Day can defend those tag team titles and put them on the line right away. So that's what's going on here. No confirmed matches for the pay-per-view for the tag team titles. Obviously, we don't even know who the champions are going to be until after this match, most likely. As for the other matches for Money in the Bank. Again, we still don't know. Nothing's confirmed yet. There's the nice power slam by Big E there. Humberto Carrillo working on Rusev. The nice Hurricane Rana. Andrade and Humberto Carrillo have been pretty impressive this match. So has The Miz and Lashley. Ref gets knocked out there. It's not going to matter. He's going to get right back up. I mean, there's just too many guys in the ring for the ref. He's always in the way of everyone. He gets suplexed on and he just keeps getting knocked out. Bobby Lashley went for the Dominator there. Got broken up by Shinsuke and Andrade, and just a lot to follow in this match here. There's Big E looking for the big ending. He is going to hit it on Andrade. Is he going to get this cover off? No, too many guys are going to break that up. Then The Miz has Andrade in the submission. Referee's down there, can't take a look. Then there's Big E right there going for the pin. That didn't work out either. There's just a lot of stuff going on. It's impossible to just get a chance to get a pin going. I mean, it was just really hard. The Miz working on Rusev. I mean, and then Andrade somehow sneaks that pin in. If you can see in the back corner on Shinsuke Nakamura, everyone was caught in a move. Nobody saw him sneak it in that back corner. The ref did, though. Good eyes by the ref there. Nobody saw that sneaking in the back of the corner, pinning Shinsuke Nakamura, and they got the win. We have new tag team champions this week on Main Event. It's Viva la Mexico, Andrade and Humberto Carrillo. New tag team champs, so you know the New Day are going to be looking for a rematch clause for those tag team championships. So maybe we got a rematch coming either next week or at Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I guess we'll see. Another qualifier for that Money in the Bank match, Finn Balor. He needs a shot. He lost in the Elimination Chamber. He had a shot to be number one contender. Got taken down, but he's going to go up against Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin, the guy who had Samoa Joe one-on-one in Elimination Chamber and lost. Relatively easily he lost to. He put up a pretty unimpressive performance, to be quite honest. But hey, if he can win this match against Finn Balor, that would be pretty impressive. We'll get right back on track, and maybe he can win that Money in the Bank and have another opportunity for that title. So we will see. He'll have to get through Finn Balor first, and like I said, that would be impressive if he can do that, because Finn Balor is no lightweight. He is, even though Samoa Joe's been red hot and he's the champion right now, Finn Balor is not that much of, a step down to Samoa Joe. I really like Finn Balor. I think he could give Samoa Joe a run for his money. If he wins his match, I think he'd be one of my favorites for that Money in the Bank match. Definitely one of my favorites there. Like Finn Balor. Finn Balor's going off right now on the attack on Baron Corbin. Kind of a back and forth match, but Finn Balor definitely got the advantage. Boom, nice move there. Is Finn Balor going to go for the coup de grace now? It's usually what's going on after this move. He's going up top. Here he goes. He's got it dialed up for this coup de grace. It's incoming on Baron Corbin. Can't get out of the way. That's probably going to do it. The pin, 1, 2, 3. Baron Corbin loses again. He's been dropping a lot of matches recently. Hasn't won in a long time. He won that tag team match the week before Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. That was about it. And what's going on here? Finn Balor's going to go in for the handshake, and Baron Corbin's just going to shake his hand. He just has to admit defeat, I guess. Weird seeing Baron Corbin actually accept the defeat there. He shakes Finn Balor's hand, and hey, maybe they're off to good terms. Finn Balor and Baron Corbin. Who knows what's next for Baron Corbin? I guess we shall see. And Rey Mysterio's going out for his match with Buddy Murphy, but Buddy Murphy's going to come out and spoil those plans. Rey Mysterio somehow doesn't see him. He runs for, look at Buddy Murphy on the attack now. If you guys remember, in the Elimination Chamber for the 24/7 title, Buddy Murphy actually eliminated Rey Mysterio, and now he's obviously has unfinished business with him. He's coming out and just attacking him before Rey Mysterio's match. He's taunting him, attacking him on the ramp, just repeatedly. Look at that move. He's still got Rey Mysterio up by the apron, just throwing him around like a ragdoll, attacked him. Finally, the ref is going to have to break this up. Clothesline. Ref finally gets involved and breaks it up. They finally got a ref out here. Buddy Murphy and Rey Mysterio, they're not even going to have a match. The match gets called off. But man, look out for that in the future. I don't know how that started. Buddy Murphy just eliminated Ray, and I guess he had unfinished business, man. He needs to make a name for himself, Buddy Murphy. So what better way to do that besides attacking a big name like Rey Mysterio? I mean, it makes sense. He eliminated him at the Elimination Chamber, and Rey Mysterio's still getting match time. So Buddy Murphy went out and let him know how he felt. He thought he should be getting the action time. He thought he should be getting that TV time, that YouTube time. Buddy Murphy, he may need some action. He's putting a name for himself. He eliminated Rey Mysterio. He's right. He deserves a spot. He deserves some matches every week, or at least once in a while. He's making a name for himself. Roderick Strong, anyway, next match. Roderick Strong going up against Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan will go one-on-one with Adam Cole at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, excuse me. But this week he's going to take on a different member of the Undisputed Era. It's Roderick Strong. And Roderick Strong has been putting a pretty good name for himself. He's been winning matches. He hasn't got any matches one-on-one recently in a while. Mostly because it's all been about Adam Cole. Adam Cole is the new United States champion and is the leader of this group. But Roderick Strong, don't sleep on Roderick Strong, man. I really like Roderick Strong, and I think he could be one of the big names too. I mean, I don't think if the Undisputed Era can grow and become a big faction on this universe mode, I expect Roderick Strong to be a big part of it. I like him. He's pretty good. But Daniel Bryan was on the attack this whole match. And with the flying elbow off the top rope, Roderick Strong couldn't kick out in time. Daniel Bryan proving that he's back and he's ready for that United States Championship to be back in his hands. He wants it. You can tell he wants it. He's hungry for that United States Championship. He loves being the champion, Daniel Bryan. And he doesn't like losing, especially the rookies like Adam Cole, youngsters like Adam Cole. He wants that title back. He's out to prove the Undisputed Era are not more powerful than him, and he already took down Roderick Strong. Will he take down Adam Cole at Money in the Bank? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I don't know. I think Adam Cole looked pretty damn impressive, but remember, Daniel Bryan was hurt last time, so we'll see. Anyway, last week we saw Roman Reigns get viciously attacked by Intercontinental Champion Fiend Bray Wyatt. This week they're going one-on-one with each other in a non-title match, but they're going to go one-on-one with each other inside of a steel cage this week. So there's going to be no escape for either of them. They're going to have to deal with their problems right in the cage, and they're going to have to fight this out like men or like monsters. Whatever this guy is, whatever the Fiend is. Is he a monster? Who knows what the fuck he is? He's a crazy person, the Fiend Bray Wyatt. But Roman Reigns is not scared of the Fiend Bray Wyatt. He's taken on Bray Wyatt plenty of times. And just because he turned into the Fiend now doesn't mean it's going to scare Roman Reigns, even if it's in a cage. This one right here getting off to a good start. Back and forth action right away. Bray Wyatt is not... The Fiend Bray Wyatt is yet to be pinned, by the way. Yet to be pinned, so... be interesting if Roman Reigns can win this. If he could just eliminate the cage, he'd beat the Fiend, technically. I mean, he wouldn't win the title or... anything like that. He wouldn't technically pin the Fiend, but he would still beat him, and we haven't seen him be beat here yet on YouTube. So that would be big here. Roman Reigns going all the way up to the top. He's the Fiend down. He's all the way at the very top of the cage. It looks like he's going to exit. He's on his way down, but the Fiend Bray Wyatt is not going to let him go that easy. Here he comes to the top of the cage, punching Roman Reigns, smashing his head against the cage. He's fallen down. This is the Bray Wyatt's chance to get up and over that cage. Here he goes, but Roman Reigns is going to get up real fast here. Nice recovery by Roman Reigns. Luckily, he wasn't too damaged. There goes the Fiend going out. They're going to go right back at it again. They're cage fighting at the top. Oh, they're not quite at the top, but they're cage fighting there. Roman Reigns is going to punch off the Fiend. He's going to punch him off again. The Fiend falls down. It's Roman Reigns' turn. They're just taking turns going on the top of the cage now. The Fiend was going to get there. They're both at the top. Look at Roman Reigns. Throws him all the way down from the top of the cage. What a move that was. What a nice move from Roman Reigns. Throwing him all the way down. He's not going to pin the Fiend, but he's going to win this match. He's going to eliminate the cage after that beautiful move. Throwing the Fiend all the way down from the top of the cage. So the Fiend is beatable. He clearly is beatable. He loses for the first time. Roman Reigns wins the cage match. But what type of match is it going to be at Money in the Bank? He wins that cage match, earns the right to verse the Fiend for the Intercontinental Championship at Money in the Bank. But what is that match going to look like? It's going to be a cage match. It's going to be a normal match. Is Roman Reigns going to have to win by pinfall? We will see. We will find out. But I can confirm it right now. They're going to verse each other for the Intercontinental Championship. Roman Reigns versus the Fiend Bray Wyatt. So stay tuned for that. We'll go ahead and find out what that match type is going to be in the coming weeks. Or within the coming week, excuse me. There's only going to be one more episode next Sunday of Main Event before that pay-per-view. Main event tonight, Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe. They're going to go one-on-one for the title in a couple weeks, but they're going to go one-on-one here in a non-title match. We're going to see who wins, who's going to win straight up in a non-title match. My money would be on Samoa Joe, man. He just looks so dominant. But then again, Seth Rollins survived that Elimination Chamber against the biggest names in WWE. So this one could go either way. I don't think there's a clear, obvious choice. I know someone in the comments last episode said Joe should win. I could see Joe winning, but I could also see Seth Rollins winning. I mean, easily see Seth Rollins winning. Especially with that boost of him winning that Elimination Chamber. Sends him up in the power ranking. You know that boost is going to get him to like a 96 overall or something like that. He's Samoa Joe, Seth Rollins. It's going to be a good main event. It's going to be a good title match at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Samoa Joe dominating, though, this week. Is that going to do it already? He barely got hurt at all in this match. That's 2, and that's 3. Samoa Joe. What a dominant win that was. My goodness, I can't even believe that. I don't know what was going on in that match. Samoa Joe hardly broke a sweat. He beat Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is going to have to come out. Maybe he was just playing possum. Maybe he was just acting, but not showing his full move set this week, saving it for the pay-per-view. But I don't know. Seth Rollins is going to come up with something better than that at Money in the Bank if he wants to be the new WWE champion. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, leave a like and subscribe if you did. I will see you guys next Sunday. If you're loving this universe mode, I'll see you next Sunday. It'll be the final main event episode before the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. See you guys.